Hello there, this is Lily Stickland and I'll be answering a few questions for the Spicerhaart Graduate Management Programme. So the first question I've been asked is, what are the main reasons for applying for the Hart Graduate Programme? In my opinion, there are three main reasons. So I have a real love for the property industry. It's fascinated me from a young age and I'm a real sucker for the TV programmes. Things like location, location, location and grand designs are a real favourite. Throughout my teenage years, I lived in a house that was developed, and seeing the increase in the market value throughout time was something that really captured me. I also have a general interest in what's going on around me, in terms of the market values in different areas and the impact of new builds, and I think it's a combination of these factors that's made me want to get involved in the industry. I also believe that with my previous managerial experience behind me, I have the ability and drive to succeed. Now for the second reason. So with Hart being the UK's largest independent estate agent, it has naturally drawn me to apply. It's a growing brand that is widely known and respected throughout the industry. I would love to take on the challenge of becoming part of this fantastic graduate scheme and a valued member of the company in the future. Now, being a leading estate agent, Hart only employ the best, and I would be honoured to learn from the experts in the field. A further reason for my application is I love working in challenging environments and having the opportunity to develop. The Spicerhaart graduate scheme combines selling with management and offers the potential to become a trainee manager of a branch within a year, which is something I would love to work towards. I think this would really utilise my skills and do something that other companies don't offer. Due to previous experience, I understand the importance of strong working relationships and good communication with customers. I recognise that within this job role, it is important to develop positive relationships quickly with customers to enable me to find properties to suit their needs. Relationship building is something I'm used to in previous jobs, so this is another reason why I feel the scheme would suit me. So the second question is, when have I influenced someone? Now, during my placement year, I became a bar manager at an independent bar and restaurant in my hometown. This was a position that I was promoted to through hard work and commitment the previous year. Everything else in the restaurant appeared to be developing, but the drinks menu had remained the same for a long time. Customers began to pick up on the limited choice of cocktails, so I took the initiative and decided to propose making a boutique cocktail menu for the bar area. I proposed this idea to the general manager with some potential cocktails to hand, and he authorised me to give it a go. No other bar in town specialised in cocktails, so I identified a market that was niche and could potentially increase the interest and therefore the takings. So I spent time outside of my paid working hours to create the menu that suited the spirits that we stocked and would appeal to the regular customers. I then organised times to train the staff and to encourage the consistency of the drinks. I organised for an external photographer to come into the restaurant and take professional photographs of the cocktails to create a really high quality menu. When the menus had been printed and designed, I ran them by the general manager and he loved it. We then put them all on the bar tables, and within a week the amount of cocktails that we had sold had tripled. This example demonstrates how I use my initiative and influenced others in my workplace to be open to changes in order to benefit the company. This experience also developed my time management skills, as it was a time-consuming process and I still had to fit in my university placement work around it. I also took the lead when teaching the other bar workers how to make the new cocktails. So the final question you've asked me to answer is for me to tell you something that you may find interesting about myself. During my placement year, I went to Cambodia, and I was invited to attend a Cambodian wedding, which I did. And to my surprise, at the wedding breakfast, they served tarantulas, which I don't recommend. Thank you very much for listening to my answers, and I hope to hear from you in the near future.